That's some mighty fine piss you got there, partner.
Welcome to Wario World.
Twould be a shame if something twerked to happen to it. There's no way I only played an hour and 16 minutes. Why are the counters in video games often wrong? So often wrong. Often. Anyway, welcome to the stream. This is the second stream today. I streamed like Red Dead for like 4 hours earlier, almost. So, we're just gonna do Wario World tonight. Maybe more. Welcome to the stream again. I've noticed a lot of people have been saying that they've been getting ads despite being subbed. I don't like that. Yeah, this is interesting. Yeah, it's like the fourth person the past couple days. So this is a thing. I don't know why it's not working. Maybe, an email to Twitch is in order? I don't know. Anyway, well, welcome. Let's continue the Wario hijinks. Also, Merry Christmas, everybody. It's November 8th, so we're officially in Christmas. Already hearing holiday music. That's like various stores. This is how Wario trains.
Here we go.
I wonder if I could convince people that this was a fan game if they didn't know this game really existed. Okay, I've never been to Clown World before. This is awesome. This is how you start a Vinesauce stream off right. I feel the same way, Wario. Oh, let me do the thumb workout before I start playing this game. Okay, so I have to go around counterclockwise 15 times. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. And again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 10. Okay. It's good. It's been working out. I played Red Dead earlier for a long time and my thumb hurt no more than when it started, which is to say almost nothing. An electric clown fence is blocking the road ahead. This might get ugly. Listen, hit the targets as best you can. If you can hit them hard, you'll down this fence in no time. Apparently last stream people were asking if this was a fan game, not knowing that a 3D Wario game existed. Also, if you were watching the stream last night and you weren't here earlier, I got Vine Rising really hard. They were doing maintenance in my area, so the stream just died. But I finished quite a bit of Red Dead today, so I managed to kind of pick up from where I left off and then some. I like how each world has a themed treasure. Like, Bugle. Yeah, there's a dude named Cack who tried to explain the problem to me last night. So Bab and Cack both work at Verizon. Explosive bursts of Wario diarrhea. Hang on a minute. Vinny, I talked about Square Enix already earlier. I'm not gonna go into details. Just post crabs. Hang on a minute. Yeah, oh, he falls on his own. Man, the quality of this game doesn't even, like, begin to peak until Clown World. Someone just said, Vinny, are you ever going to collaborate with VoiceOver Pete? I mean, I could probably hire him to say something silly, but if you watch my streams a lot, you know I don't collaborate too often. It's a rarity. I know a lot of YouTubers that reach out, and they're always like, not to me, but I mean in general, they're like really big on collaborations. I'm big on introvation. But maybe one day, you know, we can get VoiceOver Pete to tell us about how we need to attention Vinesauce gamers. You need to Steve Vinesauce from Gigagas. Good. You'll get up there eventually, Wario. Don't sweat it. Don't sweat it. I say that. It's like don't have a cow. Or hold your horses in Red Dead. I say don't sweat it. What I really mean is Wario is going to sweat profusely. Through all of his clothing, and it's going to smell rotten. Vinny, can you explain crabs? You don't know about the crabs thing already? Incidentally, the Wario pause screen is perfect for this image. That's a clip. Unexpected perfect synchronicity. Actually more fitting than the original sound. I worry though, because, yeah, after the Square thing, it's, you know, it's pretty rough. Looking pretty rough for those lads. But I mean, their upper management, as I said before, here's what I will say. Square manages their company very, very strange. And that's putting it nicely. Strange is putting it nicely. And I don't even know what I'm talking about. I would like for them to pull through, though, because I do like Square, and I always... You know, one day, I hope that I'll be into Square games again. I always, like... You know, I always, hold out faith. This is the weirdest fucking thing ever. I thought there were yellow panties on those bowling pins, and now I'm finding out that they're like flamingos. Vinny, what happened last night? Verizon performed maintenance in my area. Simple as that. Didn't get internet back until about 3:40. And another thing, too, about Square, I'm sure there's several games that Square has made that I haven't played that I would like. It's weird because some of my favorite games of all time are the JRPGs that they've made, and you know, the other part of me doesn't want to play any new JRPGs for some reason. Call it a brain defect. Call it whatever you'd like. Probably true. But yeah, I'm a paradox. What can I say? I'm a jerk-ass paradox. That's my wrestling name, by the way. Octopath I probably would like if I really got into it, but I know a lot of people that got burnt out on that game and never finished it. Sadly, most people that I know that have that game got pretty burnt out after 22 hours or so. Like 30 hours, you know, that kind of thing. Bravely Default, though, however, I think I really would like that one. But I don't know, maybe one day when I'm like 43, I'll get back into JRPGs. I'll be like, hey, this is cool. Someone just said they disagree. Did they... Wait, they disagree that my friends, that people I know that played Octopath got bored after 20, 30 hours? Like, that's not an opinion, that's a thing that's happened. Oh, I guess it didn't. Vinny, Bravely Default or straight up a miserable chore to finish. Vinny, didn't you stream Bravely Default demo like 5 years ago and didn't like it? Did I? Wow, I don't even remember that. Guess it didn't make much of an impression on me. Get ready for Papignots. Chat is now going to cannibalize itself because the Papignots are strong at the moment. You missed an elf boy? I think I missed a bunch of shit, actually. Vinny, are you the chosen one to summon a Bravely Default trilogy on Switch? No, I'm not that guy. I think I know where I missed the elf. The magic elf. Do you have an opinion on self-driving cars? Vinny, what are your thoughts on broccoli? Oh, I got it already up here. It would be a while before I start to trust the car enough to not have my hands on the wheel at all times. I think it's a good idea. It's gonna happen eventually. An elongated musket is gonna go there regardless of whether or not we want it, because, you know, as he's quoted saying many times, fuck the police. But, yeah, I think it'll happen. It's just, if I ever got a car that self-drove, I would have a hard time trusting it. I'd be like, gotta watch the road. You know, it wouldn't just be me playing, like, Nintendo Switch 2 in the front seat while the car drives itself. Alligators in baby suits? That's a thing at a circus, I guess. Oh, they're like bears. They're like lions. wonder if anyone's ever done a speedrun of this for GDQ. Is it, or any big speedrun event? Because I haven't seen this game in fucking years. They have? Oh. Probably missed it. Oh shit, I'm gonna need one of those to break through that. I can bring like, an alligator. Oh, fuck off. I can bring an alligator in a diaper down there. Vinny, I just called the world record holder in here. Why would you embarrass me like that? How dare you? The best player of Wario World in the world. Now watching the worst player of Wario World in the world. That man's name? Ninja. Do you remember that super cool tweet about Fallout 76 being played by Rick and Morty and Ninja? And Logic the Rapper? I never mentioned that tweet on my stream. I just, I thought that the chat might like it. Let's divert the, attention from Squaresoft's strong opinions to, what is definitely gonna be a not decisive at all thing. Which is Ninja, Fallout 76, Rick and Morty, and Logic. I don't even know who Logic is. I don't know if he's controversial or not. But... Logic, the Christian-ass rapper? Vinny, it was probably the best, worst thing I've watched. That was tonight, and everyone but Justin was a charisma black hole. Justin Roiland was actually the best part. I don't doubt that Justin Roiland was the best part. I mean, listen, I can get obnoxious. I am obnoxious. Justin Roiland can get obnoxious too. But I generally like the guy in the things I've seen him in. And, by all accounts, he is a pretty fun dude to hang out with, and he gets shit-faced. Maybe that's not the most fun thing in the world, but you know, I'm sure some people kinda like that. Justin called out Todd. What do you mean? Oh, it's just garlic now. He made a joke about a dancing enemy that was bugged to all hell. Oh. Hey, do you think it would be a good idea for me to stream, the Pokemon Let's Go EV game? Using the Pokeball grinder to grind weed and saying it's a gameplay, like, facet, and then saying it's a sponsored stream by Nintendo? That wouldn't get me in trouble, right? What if I get Ninja, Rick from Rick and Morty, only Rick, and Drake, the duck, to be a part of the stream? And Ninja's just gonna be some dude dressed up like a ninja in a Halloween costume. And Rick is gonna be me. I'm gonna do the voice. Which I refuse to do at the moment, because I don't know how to do it anymore. But I'll misspell sponsored, so it'll be like a legal loophole. I'll put like Spornsword by Nintendo. And that way, when they try to give me shit about it, I can just say, listen, I didn't say it was sponsored by Nintendo, I said it was Spornsword. And they'll be like, well, why'd you spell it like that? I'll be like, I don't know, because I saw the sign! It would be nice if you could peek around a little to see what's coming up next. You can use the C-stick. Oh, wait, I'm going backwards. Vinny, just play Xenoblade instead. Damn it, I'm a fanboy. Oh. Alright. Does anyone here know my lore well enough to determine whether or not Aunt Bertrude was Mario's aunt or Wario's aunt? They're both? It was both. You know, Aunt Bertrude. Okay, just checking. Because I'm trying to imagine what Wario's mother has to look like. For Wario to look like this. Oh, don't question my thought process. She's Mario's aunt and Wario's mother. Well, I just said... Yeah, I mean, that's certainly possible. I forgot to bring a clown down here. She'd look like Divine. Oh no. Oh no. I don't like to think about that movie too much. Pink Flamingos. That's a hard thing. That brings back, like... You know how some people just have memories they don't want to deal with that actually happened to them? It's... Like, that's how I feel about, like, some John Waters movies. What was the one that took place in, like, Trash Town? All of them? Oh, okay. Desperate Living. Yeah. Fuck. It's a famous trick. Can anyone get me stills of Frank's face from the newest Always Sunny episode, which I talked about earlier? I'm not gonna... That one I'm not gonna reiterate on. I just need Frank as a monster, if anyone has that. Thanks. Someone else in chat just said, don't get it. Why is there a Wario game? It's no wonder people have such a bad opinion of chat when they don't actually view it themselves. They just hear the stupid things that I call out. And that wasn't a stupid question, it's just he wrote, don't get it. You know what I mean? The question is legit. Why does anyone give a shit about Wario to have his own game? Fuck this guy. But he's had several of his own games. When I say several, I mean closer to a dozen. Several is also a dozen, right? Going back here now. See if I missed anything. Because I don't know where to go. I like when Mario calls me a hoe. Okay, I got all this stuff. Guess I did everything here. There was a brick X. Oh, that's... Oh, I thought that was, I thought that was an invincible X that whatever. Don't worry about it. Oh, thanks, chat. See, chat does good things, too. Chat's helpful. Chat sometimes has, help and nice things. Sometimes. They don't all just, like, don't understand. Not that I'm much of a prize myself. Far fucking from it. Wow, it just goes through everything. Vinny, blink twice if the chat is holding a gun to your head. Damn it. The dangers of not using a face cam. You can't send secret messages to other chat members. This whole thing is a nice way to avoid Wario dying upon falling into a pit. And no, I didn't see Pond tonight. I'm gonna regret that, probably. It was only like $25 for a ticket, too. 20 bucks, whatever it was. I wasn't feeling up to it. Aww. Aww. Oh. That's gotta be fun for a speedrunner if they accidentally fall down there. Definitely not infuriating. And fun. Vinny, did you see that you're canon in the Invader Zim comics? I did. That was an interesting revelation earlier. Wait, people don't know about this? Okay, I'll show you, I'll show you. One of the artists who does the Invader Zim comics snuck me in as a Halloween costume. So it's not even me, it's just someone wearing my outfit and my skin. So I'm not really canon. My greatest claim to fame. Do I sound excited? It's cool, though. I think that's awesome. Thank you, Matthew. Fuck. This is really useful around here. So listen up, you can dash attack just by pressing R. Isn't that great? Son, I am like 3 hours into this game. Now you're telling me that? I knew that, by the way. Fuck you! Vinny, they're only telling you that because you thought a breakable X was invincible. It's a fair cop, but I blame society. Vinny, almost every speedrunner looks dead on the inside. I don't think they're enjoying themselves. I don't speedrun, and I look dead on the inside. What's my excuse? Fuck, I need a new excuse. No, I disagree with that. I've seen speedrunners who are able to concentrate, but also, you know, look like they're enjoying themselves. I think it's just, yeah, it's intense concentration. Distractions are very, distractions lead to falling in pits. I'd rather just lose a heart. I really would. What? You know what happened? If you hold B, you also go into a fucking shoulder ram. I held B for a second. Getting up there. That bird noise is from something else. I've heard that bird noise before. Sunshine? Oh yeah, it is from Mario Sunshine. Good luck! You guys want to hear a game fact about this game that you maybe never knew? Okay. This is like... You know, it's one of those things that you don't, you're not told. You have to figure it out, or you have to be told by a developer or something. When Wario says good luck, he doesn't actually mean it because he's a rotten bastard. And that's not just a theory, that's real. Yeah, there we go. Clown child. I feel like there's more this way. There is a little bit more this way. Apparently the treasures are only really used to unlock Game Boy Advance, like, connective minigames. I only ever use the connection for the Game Boy Advance for like 2 games. Crystal Chronicles and Four Swords. Wario, are you using the garlic dispensers? The price of garlic increases as you advance in the game, each time you buy garlic. Rarity. There's a garlic shortage. Vinny, how do you make these people in chat stop? You are one of those people, though. That's the problem. If I make them stop, then you have to stop too. Then we're all boned. Here's usually what I do. I say, chat, can you behave nicely? Please and thank you. I say please and thank you, and then you know what? Nothing happens. Yep. The duck button is still missing. I don't know where the duck button went. I really don't. It's sad. I had it. I valued it. Trash swallowed it. Some people in chat listen. But, I mean, you know, it's a Twitch chat. Not that that's an excuse for people to not be better, but even if everyone here is really good, and everyone's, like, super, super well-behaved, in a week, there's gonna be, like, 200 new people that are, like, you smell. It's like constantly training a dog, like the dog whisperer. You know, that guy Caesar who was like... Sarcominus. That guy. You know. But you have to train them every week. And I wouldn't want to anyway. I mean, you're all individuals, right, chat?
I've got one or two things to say. I'm not. You all got to work it out for yourself. Yes, we've got to work it out for ourselves. Think for yourself. You don't. You've got to think for yourself. You're all individuals. Yes, we're all individuals.
I like that clip. I can never find the moment I want. That would make for a good button. The individuals button. Is that blue button timed? I thought it was timed. Which is why I wasn't running away from it so quickly. Oh my god, this game became a fucking nightmare. It's not a timed button? Okay. Vinny, why did Wario tell me to have a rotten day? It made me sad. That's like asking Waluigi to not talk about feet. He's gonna do it. You have to have low expectations when you go into any kind of friendship or acquaintanceship with Wario. Vinny, are you the Messiah? No, I'm a very naughty boy. What happens when you die? Guess I'm about to find out. Hey, that works. Now I don't have to open the gate. There was a garlic dispenser back there, but it's too fucking far back. Stop! Oh my god. Vinny, have you ever played Devil May Cry? Only 3? But now you're watching me play Wario World, which is like Baby Game's Devil May Cry beat 'em up. And if I'm doing this bad in this game, could you imagine what I'm like in Devil May Cry? Ah! Ah! You know what I'm like in Devil May Cry? I'm like a Devilman crybaby. Ah! Vinny, you played Bayonetta, though. Yeah. Bayonetta's a little bit more forgiving with you sucking, though. You have, like... You know, with Bayonetta, if you fuck up, you're losing letter grade. You know, I'm just having a bad day right now! I'm just having a bad day! Oh god, I almost did it again. Jesus Christ. Oh, this is the worst. I know what I have to do. I was just very impatient about it. I think I have to wait for a sticky thing to show up here. Yeah. Forgot about that sticky thing. Oh, fuck off. I'm not falling over again. Stop that. You fucking stop that. I'm already almost dead again? Wow. What happened to Ben Stiller? Is he still around? Ben Stiller would have made a good Wario. He was in a Netflix movie? Oh no, don't tell me he's entering Netflix hell with the likes of Adam Sandler. Alright, we're gonna give Adam Sandler a 17-picture deal. That's right, assholes. You get a new Adam Sandler movie every 4 months. Red Letter Media should do a new show called Fuck You, It's Netflix. There's a lot of bad stuff on Netflix. A lot of good stuff, too. Again, as long as... I'm happy as long as Star Trek is on there. You know, The Office is on there. There's stuff that you... It's watchable. There's enough to keep you busy. Yeah, a lot. There is a lot. You could spend 3 lifetimes... Maybe not 3 lifetimes. Maybe 1 lifetime watching Like, there's a lot of good documentaries on there. There's some good movies. Eat a dick. It's just the problem is there's good stuff, but they have like 75% trash. This game got hard. I'm not really playing very well either, but this game got hard. Fuck off. Vinny, do you watch stereotypical New York shows like Friends, King of Queens, and Seinfeld? I can't watch that kind of thing. No. Especially not anything with Kevin James in it. But, I like Seinfeld. I haven't seen all of Seinfeld, but I've, you know... I remember growing up watching it and liking it. I missed one. I thought I became a clown. Yeah, a lot of the Netflix thing for me is just something to fall asleep to, unless it's the Castlevania show, in which case I was thoroughly entertained and interested. Or Star Trek, which they have all of it, which is great. And again, they have some shitty documentaries. A lot of it's just bad TV to fall asleep to. Once in a while there's a movie on there. That's alright. But fuck you, it's Netflix would be such a fun show. Oh, it's a new Adam Sandler movie! I hate the idea that the streaming platforms are so spread out now, where, like... If I want to watch Blackadder, I have to get Hulu. I was gonna say Hoodoo. I've hated Hulu since I first heard the name. And since people... It was like, oh, you want to watch the show? Gotta get Hulu. It's like, no, I'll sign up to, like, one streaming service. And then the rest... Well, the rest I'm just gonna have to find on my own. Binyor supports monopolies. Well, I'm also subscribed to HBO. So that's two. One for movies, one for TV shows. And I don't even really watch HBO that much, so I don't get a whole lot of use out of that. But yeah, I think maybe like a couple services, but Disney's gonna have their own service. CBS has their own service to charge you just to watch Star Trek Discovery. Which, that's pretty scum. Oh, you can't walk on that? Yeah, Star Wars, there's a new Star Wars show in the works. There's a new live-action show starring the forgettable character from Rogue One. I mean, Cassian Andor, Andorian. So just every network is going to have their own streaming service. So if you want to, you know, get all your channels, you're going to have to spend like $200-300. Which is even fucking worse than cable.
Yo ho fiddle-dee-dee, this is how you get the piracy!
We don't know why no one's subscribing to our service. It turns out subscription service rates are down 80%. We don't know why! Whoa. Don't know why. Don't know why. It's really kind of insane how much shit is happening right now, and how hard this game got. I have to ride the ball over there. I guess I actually have to learn how to play the game now. No more blind luck. Wario series coming soon to Netflix. Jonah Hill. No, who would be a good Wario again? Who did we say earlier? There was some stanky man who would have been a good Wario. Danny DeVito. Oh yeah, yeah, not Ben Stiller. Danny DeVito would do it. That's why I need stills of DeVito's face from the most recent episode. He really does look like oh. Here you go. There you go. There. Yep. How about this one? This is only like 2 steps away from the Penguin from Batman. Gotta plug up the wound with lemon juice and toilet paper and newspaper. Hang on a minute. Okay, here we go. Alright, firefish. What the f- Oh, Jesus, look at that mechanic! Oh, okay. You know what? Now I am paying attention. This game is fucking hard. Ooh, yo! Yo! I got fucking comboed into the other thing's mouth. Please stop this. I don't know if I have to, like, do a thing. I was like, do I have to pick up the ball with the spikes on it? Maybe Wario's gloves are strong enough. This is hard. I am having a rotten day currently. There you go. I think that's how you do it. That seems to be it. Oh man, that was miserable. These past two bosses. I missed a spriteling in the clown stage. Okay, that's not good. Apparently the spritelings are important for the ending. So I can't be missing spritelings. That's what you get for talking about Netflix. Did Netflix, like, develop the power to infect my games? It was at the end, I guess. You can... Wait, no, this isn't the right... This isn't the right one. No, 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 no. The hell? What is wrong with me today? I think I need face cam. Okay, we got balloons. Okay, so it only takes you through half the level? You know what'd be cool? If holding the B button didn't make you dash. Because that's also the attack button. I would love that. Seriously, I would enjoy that so much. Fallen down that pit like 3 or 4 times because of that one mechanic. I have to just learn not to hold the B button. Sorry, our engine can't handle it. We can't put an FOV slider in Fallout 87 because we're running on an engine that was developed for the Commodore 64, and we don't know how to do it. So I've learned a valuable lesson a couple times throughout the course of this game. Humility, for one. 2, the elephants can joust each other. I've also learned that doing a dash jump is garbage for getting to a new area. It's not something you want to rely on too heavily. This is a game of patience. Don't have a lot of it, but now I know. I never need to have no patience for this game. Was there a magical baby in that one area? Did I not get that trapdoor earlier? Oh, there's like a ramrod here. Okay. No, I guess I haven't been in this one. Clown around at the goal may look funny, but he's actually a huge pain. Gets in his ball and rolls away, you'd better clear out too. Of all the days that the world record holder for Wario World could show up to my stream, it would have to be today, wouldn't it? That? Huh. Vinny, you really want me to prod him? I got him on Discord. Absolutely not. Not. I'll leave the poor sap alone. I'm sure he doesn't want to see abject failure in the face of his favorite game. Oh, it's the snow level. I've heard so many nice things about the snow level. I've heard nothing nice about the snow level. That reminds me of Banjo-Kazooie a little bit. Like the overworld thing. Is this a goose? Thrillsville, Shivering Mountains. Freeze Queasy Peak. Which is kind of how I feel after that last level. Ooh, ooh. Vinny, whatever happened to Stupid Face? That's the second time I've had to answer that question while streaming this game. The answer is, I have no idea. Dude just living his life, I guess. Who? Someone who did a stream of Wario years back who had a voice that people like to make fun of. People that claim they like Stupid Face. You know, there was a little more to it than that. It wasn't exactly the most friendly. It was a little mean-spirited. It was a little mean-spirited. I'm guilty of that too. But he was a nice dude. I was always good to him. But it was pretty clear that people were just watching him so they could make fun of his voice. But he was a good, funny dude who streamed Wario. Maybe that's why he's not around anymore. But I think, you know, over the years I saw him playing video games on Steam and stuff, and I'm sure he's doing well playing Wario games. Having a nice stupid face, as he says about his own face. I don't know what he looks like. Nice pit. Good. Ping him, ask him how he is. I don't even think I have him on stuff anymore, and even so, I wouldn't want to bother the guy. That's not really something I want to do. Hey, my chat wanted me to ask you how you're doing. Like, I'm sure he just, if he wanted to come around and say hello, he would. I feel like I have to get up there. I don't know how to get up there. Can't climb trees in this game. Can't jump on stupid things. Stupid things with stupid faces. Okay. The angler mangler... The angler mangler's weak spot hangs from its noggin. Don't bother punching its face. Attack its buddy the barrel buster by smacking him in the head when he pokes it out. You could just, force it into the air. Who's mangling their angle right now? You shouldn't be, it's November. I think I just duded my way up there. Me, I'm just mangling my I don't want to hear mangle in regards to anything No Nut November related ever again, and I'm sorry that I even put that thought into anyone's head. Good. You know what they say, it takes two to mangle. Actual quote from Tommy Wiseau. Wow. Impressive. See that box now? There we go. Wait, why does that need to be there? Just decoration, I guess, right? Vinny, please take off that image I'm eating. Oh, I forgot that. I forgot that was there. Sorry about that. What the fuck? Oh, these are the barrel busters. And the mangler angler. I get it. I really showed him. Oh. Oh, that's a very specific thing that I have to do. Wrong button. Oh! Oh man, this is only level 3 out of 4. Well, 4 worlds. 4 level... World 4, World 3 out of World 4. Everybody knows the rules. I can't imagine what the final boss is gonna do to me. And I missed something. And I missed another thing. Oh, God. These ghosts are vaguely reminiscent of condoms. In the movie Repo Man, they had to, they have a thing where... There's like a plot line where there's a picture of an alien, where they say they, like, found an alien. And, it's just a picture of a condom with, like, little hair on it and pipe cleaners. And you see it, like, close up on a couple of occasions, but they just didn't give a shit. If I was a filmmaker, perhaps I would use a condom with, like, little magic marker eyes and mouth as a ghost, just, you know, chroma keyed and composited in properly. So there's the aliens. Aliens, everyone. That is the sound. That is the sound that Picard's priceless artifact makes when he throws it aside in Star Trek Generations. I'll never remember the name of that. The Kurlin Neskar? What is it? Yeah, no, it's just it's the old stock sound for breaking for anything breaking. Can't believe it's in this game. That is wonderful. Vinny, now you're reminding me of Riker's lightsaber. I don't even think you're allowed to think about Riker's lightsaber on Twitch. And yeah, I missed a bunch, so I'm gonna have to return to this level. I do want to get all the sprites, the little elf fellas. Those are the ones in particular that unlock the better ending, so that's more what I'm going to be going for. Treasures, whatever. I wouldn't mind seeing a new Wario game with this format. This type of game. Refined a bit, expanded a bit, but it's got like a cool thing going on here. Yeah. Super Wario Moonlight instead of Super Mario Sunshine. I actually like that idea, but they already did the moons in Odyssey. So Wario would have to collect something else, perhaps... Garlic is health, so you can't do garlic. Treasure is always good for Wario. Just money. Just more money. Someone just said in chat he could collect aliens, quote unquote. What kind of aliens? The poor turtle. That turtle's name was Dispatio Mustaigi. What's his name from Master of Disguise? Dana Carvey? Pistachio? Pistachio Mustache? Is that the name? Yeah, it's the name. What did I say? Mustachio Pustizi? Wait, no, it's Pistachio Disguisey. I thought it was Pistachio Mustache. Again, another thing that comes up on the stream like once every 4 or 5 months, and I still forget the name of that character. movie so bad that it killed Dana Carvey's career outright as a movie. Well, good. I mean, the dude still did some stuff. It's not like he didn't have any work, but you know, he was making some movies here and there. Poor Wayne and Garth. From Wayne and Garth to the Love Guru and Pistachio Mustache. Beware the Fattingtons on the narrow roads, Wario. If they bounce you, you'll fall. It's probably safest if you can knock them unconscious before trying to get past them. Vinny, did you hear about Austin Powers 4? No. Is that really happening? Mike Myers was... he was in the Queen movie. Briefly. Is he gonna be in it? Mike Myers? Or is this a reboot? High Desert. There's someone who's saying in chat that the reboot of Shrek is going to be dope. Well, I don't think we talked about the Shrek reboot, but I have a feeling it's not going to be that dope, but I'm also a bit cynical with reboots. Very cynical with reboots. Smash Mouth tweeted about it, and they were like, "Hey, what?" Something like that. I think they want to have, I think they want those sweet Shrek residuals. Supposedly they're bringing back the original voice actors. Well, why not just make another movie then? Like Shrek Lost and Found. Or like Shrek's Visit to Flavortown. They don't need to do a reboot of the story. It's a sequel? Well, they were saying it's a reboot. Wait, I'm confused. Oh no, I don't like this. I don't like this confusion. This is bad. So, if it's got all the same voice actors... Wait, are they gonna do a new art style? It's a C-boot? I have so many questions. None of them will I ever have answered satisfactorily. I know this in my heart. It is in my humble opinion, and I don't, you know, again, I don't really... I don't have all the answers. I barely have any answers, but I'll tell you what. Here's my thought on the Shrek thing. If the original everyone is still alive and working, including the people that made the movie originally, maybe don't do a reboot. Maybe just, you know, try another sequel. That's my thought. Then again, Spider-Man's been rebooted like 4 times in my lifetime. Spider-Man's been rebooted this decade twice, hasn't it? Shrek Homecoming. Vinny, they're using Gary's mod for animation. I'd pay for that. I would pay for that. A professional Shrek movie using only Gary's mod, like with that really stunted animation style. Stilted, rather. Oh, that would be so great. You know what? I'm surprised no one's done a shot-for-shot remake of Shrek in Gmod. See it? Oof. I know I missed one earlier. I'll have to go back for that one. This mountain is big, huh? Collecting all the treasure here is going to be really tough. If you clear it once, there might be something useful at the start point when you return. Okay, so this is a do the level twice kind of level. Yeah, the reboot thing is very infuriating, because on one hand, it can produce something of higher quality. But Shrek didn't... I don't know, Shrek was good. Shrek was good, and its sequels were good too. From what I understand. I've only seen the first Shrek. A bunch of times, but... only that one. Until Shrek 3. Wasn't there 4 Shrek? 1 and 2 were good. 3 and 4 were eh. Oh, okay, never mind then. Maybe it's time for a reboot after all. Or they can do what Halloween's doing, and they could just pretend that Shrek 3 and 4 don't exist, and start from 2. I like that you can just do that now. Like, you could just ignore continuity and start over as much as you want. Even though the Halloween series is a big clusterfuck of a mess, and they've done that anyway. Someone just said literal save scumming. Real life movie save scumming. I didn't think of it like that, but I like that a lot. I like that. Okay, chat, what's the best movie reboot ever? The Thing? That's more of a reimagining. It didn't really spawn a series, it spawned a shitty... I agree, though, The Thing. Mad Max, yeah, sure. Spider-Man Homecoming, good one, good one. Does Blade Runner 2049 count? It's not a Oh boy. See, now we're gonna get into soft reboot territory, and it's gonna get weird. I consider Blade Runner 2049 a sequel. It serves as a reboot to some extent, but I don't know if they're gonna continue doing stuff with Blade Runner. So, does a reboot only imply that there has to be a series made out of it? That's another thing, too. Like, the verbiage here is kind of strange. So, if I were to say that I'm gonna do a reboot of the franchise of Spider-Man, but we only ever do one movie, I guess that's still a reboot. Vinny, 2049 is a 0% reboot. It is a straight sequel. All right, I have these. Too late. pitiful pittance. There was like another area that I missed. I went to, the music changed, I thought that was the way to go. I thought this was the side area. I'm gonna go back to that. The Fly and Cape Fear. I haven't seen the original Fly, just like I haven't seen the original Thing. I think more, if you could just call them remakes. Like, The Fly didn't spawn a series. Maybe remake? When I say I didn't see the original Fly, I mean I didn't see... I saw the one with Jeff Goldblum, I just didn't see... Was there an original Fly? Was there, like, one from, like, the 50s? There was? Okay, so it's similar to The Thing, with what Carpenter did with The Thing. It was with Vincent Price. I like Vincent Price. He has a good name. Oh, and he was really talented, too. And he had a great laugh, and he had a great voice, and... Don't worry, his hologram will be tarring soon. Touring, T-O-U-R-I-N-G. I said it weird. I also wanted to play, like, do a play on the Turing test, but it didn't really work out. Do you know that, Dio is going to be touring next year? All of next year? Ronnie, James, Dio, who's been dead for several years now. I'm serious. I'm fucking dead serious. Chat, come on. You're so predictable. Let me show you. Let me show you the Dio hologram for a second, because it's really... I saw a video of it, I was like, oh. You know what the weird part is? It glitches out. I don't know what this was, but I'll show you. So... This video has a lot of dislikes, and just the very idea of them doing a hologram tour with Dio is making people uncomfortable, because it seems like a money grab. Oh, here's a hint, it is. But Frank Zappa also has a hologram tour coming up. So I have to kind of skip around and keep the music kind of low, but there is a part where the voice glitches out. So this is what... Oh, did you see that? So there he is. Yep. I don't know if this is the same video. There was one that I watched in particular, man. It was so weird. There was a part where the voice got really strange. I don't know how to describe it better than that. I think this might have been the video. I just thought they played a clip of the dude from, like, the studio. I think it was like here. No. No, it wasn't here. I feel bad for the poor people on stage. I mean, not their paychecks. They're probably doing great. Look, here he is promoting the event. Ronnie James Dio, who's dead. Promoting that event. What's this link? Homer Simpson getting hit over the head with a chair. Here, I'm gonna link to the chat this video. If anyone wants to help me find the moment where his voice gets, like, really crusty, that would be cool. Like, there's a moment where it, like, glitches out and turns into, like, a computer. It's like Boulevard. But yeah, they're doing, I like that Bart clip. That was good. Like, where Homer, like, fucking dies. That was cool. But no, yeah, Frank Zappa's got a hologram. I think they were gonna, Tupac was the famous first one. They said that the Zappa hologram is gonna be the most realistic one yet. Again, if I was trying to figure out a way to, like, combine their touring with the touring test, but I can't. I'm not that clever. Someone just said this is unethical. Well, what if their family agreed to it? That's why I think now musicians have to put in their will specifically if they get, like, popular. Please do not turn me into a hologram. But, you know, poor Frank Zappa and Dio, that was a little before their time. So now they're off making money for their family. And managers. And record labels. Vinny, would you like to have hologram concerts? Yes. Oh, in my will, it will- before I die, I'm going to make a will, a living will, that says, please have my hologram tour so that I don't have to. Please, please set my hologram up so that I can stream multiplayer games with myself. Oh wait, that's just me and V-Dub. That's what he would like you to think. No, I thought about that for a second. I like streaming too much to want to have a hologram do it. I don't like playing music live very much at this moment, but I never really got into it. I know it's, like, really fun for some people. It's always been a bit nerve-wracking for me. I'm like, oh great, I'm not gonna remember my own fucking lyrics. So wait, I have to remember all the guitar parts. I have to remember all the lyrics. I have to hit all the right notes while I'm playing guitar. And practice for like 4 months before that. I'll just record the songs. That's more fun. Read the lyrics off your phone. You know, I could have like a teleprompter. You know, I'm not saying I wouldn't do live shows. I like playing music in a group. I just the prospect of doing live shows, it's not the most enticing. Vinny, you know that your hologram would glitch out. It would be programmed to glitch out, and the audience would prefer if it did. In my case. When are we getting a Freddie Mercury hologram? Oh my god. Please no. Queen would probably fucking do it too. Knowing Brian May and Roger Taylor, they would do that shit in a heartbeat. They love playing, they love touring, they don't care who they do it with. Queen with Hobo is their next project, I believe. The Winter Winster in front of the goal will try to attack from midair. Chilling. If you stick something in one of those magma holes, magma might shoot out. Don't look at its eyes when they turn red. A Mike Love hologram, but Mike Love is still alive. Supposedly. On the outside. I think Mike Love would probably do a hologram to be alongside him on stage, so that he can have, like, 2 of himself on stage. See, now we're the real Beach Boys. 2 surviving members of the original Beach Boys are on stage. Vinny, the audio fucks up at 340. I missed the intro because I wanted to pause the game. I'm sorry, everybody. No. Nope. Nope. That's not it. That's just the audio fucking up. It was his voice got really glitchy. It's fine. How can I go back to the... fuck. I guess we'll never see the intro of this strange thing. It's a 353. Yeah, well, what the fuck is that? That's it. What is that noise? Was it auto-tune? Was it the ghost of Dio? Trying to, like, scream? Because there's a thing, like, there's a ghost box thing that they invented. There's like a tone box where supposedly spirits could latch onto the tone and influence it so it would sound like someone was speaking. I forget the name of it. Maybe it was that? Wow. The simulation broke. Yeah, it's called a spirit box. The spirit box shit, like some of the voices that you hear, whether it's fake or whatever, are genuinely disturbing. And it's like, no sir, I don't like it. Are you kidding? What? No! That's fucking gross! Vinny, it's just picking up on the radio. No, the spirit box would reply to people, which is why I threw in the caveat. It's disturbing, and probably fake. Even if I am, like, somewhat of a believer of that stuff to some extent. I think, if you're gonna do a spirit box, you gotta be a bit of a huckster. So you can't just, like, have it pick up radio signals. You have to actually have it, like, talk to you. I mean, the big problem I have with people claiming to be psychic, even if I may believe in the paranormal to some extent. How do you look away from that? Even, the problem I have is the people that really want to talk to their dead relatives. It's like, oh, you can give me $50 and we'll get you set up. So chat, does anyone here want to talk to one of their dead relatives? Just let me know, because I'll hook you up. Sadly, I can only get you in touch with the relatives that were named either Joe, Bob, Mike, or any other common names. Jessica. Christina. And Aunt Jemima. Vinny, how would you feel about a Kurt Cobain hologram? Trying to, like, face the camera. I think I just have to face Wario away from... You can't face the camera away. I could make a really tasteless joke about the hologram, about Kurt Cobain's hologram, and it's an easy and obvious one, and I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it. It's too low-hanging. There you go. It's in your mind now. You know what it is. Think hard enough, you got it. Good job. Courtney Love is gonna be like, I just think this hologram is so pure. Hang on a minute. I typed Spirit Box on YouTube, and the first link is XXX Temptation Spirit Box Sessions. He speaks through Soul Speaker. I'm not going to click on this video because I don't want it to have more views. Oh, it has 6.2 million, so never mind. It's all celebrities. It's all XXX Temptation. Mac Miller Spirit Box. This is... Wow. Wow. This whole channel is just like celebrities. Like recently dead, popular I guess I shouldn't be surprised.
Made us famous. Voice through this device so that we know we're talking to you.
Yeah, now that's picking up the radio. Oh my god, this is a whole fucking YouTube rabbit hole to go down. I'm sorry to interrupt Wario, but Wario is a very, very repetitive game. I need something. It's good though, but I just need to take a moment. I typed Spirit Box Classic to get some of the ones that I heard years ago, but I am not finding anything that I remember from back in the day.
So to put all the speed down like that.
There's an app.
Phone.
There's an app for your phone to talk to ghosts.
Have you got a message for me?
Leave me, it said. That's what it said. Oh my god. There are so many videos about going to the cemetery and talking to people's dead parents with the Echo fucking box. The Spirit Box. These aren't even the ones I'm thinking of. There were some, like, old ones that sound really creepy. It was like a constant tone. Well, I can't find that. So...
Here we go.
So yeah, I have to find a couple. How many magic babies? Just one. Let me go back to the courtyard and ride the balloon. Ghost Investigation, Laurel and Hardy Spirit Box. What do you hear?
Here we go.
Alright, you got me. What do I hear?
Anything you would like to say to us? We're huge fans. Oliver Hardy was from... Oliver from Laurel and Hardy, the famous comedy duo from back in the day. Look him up.
It's at their grave.
You'll know. As soon as you see his picture, you'll know who he is. Mr. Hardy, I'm a big fan of yours, sir. I've come here to visit you and say hello. Well, it just said hi.
Did it?
That's okay. You don't need to be sorry about anything. I'm going to show you, and I'm going to teach you about some of these old movie stars, the people that we should not forget. Mr. Hardy, is there anything you would like to say to us today?
Imagine spending your time at a graveyard with an app on your phone to try to pick out words from static. Imagine being a spirit. Imagine being dead. And a bunch of jackasses have to go to your grave to try to invoke you. Imagine being this dumb. No. Imagine being dead and being restricted to only being around your grave. Like, you're a spirit now. You have to stay within the vicinity of your grave. Sorry. No one brought me flowers today. Damn. Man, the world sure is weird. There's a bunch of people walking around with little devices in their hands, talking to themselves. It's really strange. Oh no, they're having sex on my grave. Oh no. Oh god. Oh no, he nutted on the grave! No! Damn it. Shit. I don't know where this second elf is. I mean, I've been up here before, right? There's no, like, elf babies up here. Well, no, I guess I haven't been up here. I would have hit that switch. I fucked up, chat. I fucked up. I fucked up real good. The switch resets? Yeah, but I wasn't... Hang on a minute. I wasn't up there before, was I?
Here we go.
It's probably up there. I'm starting to not like this game right now. Is it my own fault? Yes. Wow, what fucking shit luck. It's the very last one. Vinny, every level after this is 10 times better. I'm holding you accountable for that. I need more spirit boxes. Oh boy, what's this one? That's enough of that. It's just annoying sounds now. Apparently that was the ghost saying... What did you hear, chat? Did you hear anything? Here, I'm gonna play that clip for you one more time. Let me know what you hear. Like, what is the ghost saying? Wow. Okay, ready? What do you hear? Let me see if anyone in the chat got that. Laurel? No? Yanov? Nope. Okay. So, no one in chat got what the interpretation was on the video. Which is... nice radio. That's what the ghost said, chat. How could you not know that? The ghost said nice radio, chat. How could you not know that the interpretation of that static was that someone was like, oh, that's definitely words, that's a he's communicating about a radio. Hang on, there's another clip. Let's see. Okay, what did the ghost say that time, chat? Hail Satan, static, sup dude, I need pizza. Some spirit is what the interpretation is in this video. Some spirit. You see? Any of yours are just as valid. Some spirit. Clearly it said some spirit. Here's to my sweet Satan. Clip 3, what do you think this one is, chat? Let's do one more. So far, chat is 0 for 2.
Is that what you are? Are you spirits? Am I talking to spirits? Okay, whoever's saying spirits, could you say ghosts instead?
Apparently, the spirit said spirit and ghost somewhere in there. I just want you to be aware of that. In all that. Spirit. So you couldn't hear that, right, chat? Hang on, there's one more. There's a good one. I want you to tell me what you think the spirit is saying, okay? One last one. What do you? What did it say, chat? What did it say? Right, I'll play it one more time. Here you go. This is not a parody video, by the way. This is I think this is a real ghost hunting video. You didn't hear it? You didn't hear the sentence? Here, let me show you the video. I want you to see that this is real. This isn't just me pulling this out of my ass. I think this is really cool. Check this out. Check this out, chat. You ready?
Using this method.
Obviously, the spirit said Thomas Edison is here. And I think it also said number 9, number 9, number 9. But first it said Thomas Edison is here.
Here we go.
Oh man, that is the most entertaining... That is the most entertaining shit. I understand the desire to believe in the paranormal. I understand why there's a deep and intense... You know, you want to know. You want it to be real. I want to believe, like Mulder. But that ghost did not say Thomas Edison is here. It clearly said Thomas Edison was a thief. Knock down the fruit of the tree freaks. Careful, the fruit has thorns. Pound the ground to jostle them. I told you I didn't make up the word jostle, chat. Hey, did you hear this one? You know what that said? Buy Skyrim. Todd will be selling that game long after he is no longer on the mortal coil. This is, kind of a dumb mechanic, but it's not too bad. It's a little on the annoying side, but it's tolerable. So you have to get an enemy to spin on the thing, otherwise you can't spin on it. True fact, by the way. Here's another game fact for you. Let me put you in the video game information zone. The sound that Wario makes when he's climbing a ladder is the exact same sound Wario would make if he was munching box. Except he never has. But that's just a theory. Now you have to hear the sound again. And you're never going to be able to unhear it. I am now having a rotten day. Thank you, Wario. It's my own goddamn fault, yet again. Vinny, I found the name of the thing you were looking for. It's called a Spiricom. Thank you! That is the name of it! This is much creepier than what you heard.
Secret code.
Okay then.
Catholic uses the vacuum tube radio.
Good video, using text-to-speech. Can't hire a narrator.
Existed, but no one could ever pick up a telephone. It's been broken. First, I will follow through. These men were edited. Amidst the birds.
This is the original, like, Spiricom tape.
Also,
this was on Art Bell's show. Coast to Coast. This isn't the Ghost.
Who was skeptical about the whole matter. Along with Dr. Odiva's tapes of
this is awful quality.
Experts in psychic phenomenon. They're packing up now to go back to Britain.
What the fuck? Where's the box? You hear it? It's oscillating. It's jostulating and oscillating the frequency so that it can make human...
Yes, sir, I understood, Doctor.
Very well.
Type Spiricom tapes, S-P-I-R-I-C-O-M tapes, and you will get the link to the whole thing. It's like a documentary. It's like a little mini documentary, and it's old as dirt. It was played on Coast to Coast AM, and it's exceptionally weird. It's a little spooky, and it kind of makes you feel... I mean, it's not Halloween anymore. So maybe I should have brought this up earlier, but I forgot about its existence. There was like a cowboy in one of them who like murdered people, and he shows up in one of the Spiricom tapes, and he's like, yes, yes, my name was Arthur Morgan. I'm not joking. Well, I mean, it wasn't Arthur Morgan, but it was a cowboy. It was like a murderous cowboy that accidentally killed a dog on his horse the other day. But... Mr. Morgan, can you tell us a little bit about your life? Yes, I would kill people. Indiscriminately, sometimes by accident, because I didn't know how to talk to them without drawing my weapon. What else would you do, Mr. Morgan? Sometimes I would skin animals and say, there you go. I was reading the chat while I didn't read that. Fuck. talked about the Tulipatui. Vinny, you can pause to read the hints. Thank you so much. Very helpful. Okay, I see. Thank you. I mean, those are they're helpful. Even late in the game, it's still kind of helpful to learn from the elves, the elf friends. Vinny, Spiricom is likely fake. The concept has never been reproduced in any setting. I didn't actually think it was real. But I like to think it was real in my fantasies. Because it was scary. When I heard it on Coast to Coast AM that one time, I was like, yo! How many animals do you think Wario has killed by now? Probably more than Arthur Morgan has in Red Dead. Radio broadcasts regarding a place called Mel's Hole, real creepy stuff. Wasn't that the one, it was supposedly like a hole that goes into hell? And it was the sounds of hell. It was just like, oh! Someone said pretty sure Art Bell was a hack. I think he believed some of this stuff. I also think he was an entertainer, and he knew he was an entertainer, and he humored the stranger of the people that he had on his show, and the stranger stories, because he knew it would be entertaining. He had a good radio voice, though. He was a really good host. Art Bell is one of the reasons I started streaming. True story. Mel's Hole was a hole. There were supposedly aliens. Interesting. Vinny, have you listened to Coast since Art Bell left? I listened to a couple George Snorri episodes, but I don't really... I don't listen to Coast anymore. I haven't in years. I only listen to a lot of the classic Art Bell stuff. I listen to, like, enough of it that I don't feel like I'm missing out anymore. Like I said, as I get older, I lose interest in a lot of that stuff because there's so much, like, bullshit out there, and it just takes so much effort to try to find people that believe they're genuine. Note how I phrase that, by the way. I'm not just talking about hack frauds that are trying to get exposure and money because they talked about a UFO or an abduction, because that exists too. But people that genuinely believe they saw something or have proof of something. Regardless of whether or not you believe in aliens or ghosts, there are people that believe they saw something or have been a part of some weird abduction, like, medical program. They believe it. You don't have to. It's a very fascinating topic, but also there's a lot of bullshittery. And it's, you know... These days, if I'm gonna listen to something paranormal, I'm gonna listen to Last Podcast on the Left. Because while some of those guys believe it, Ben doesn't really, and they still make fun of it. Like, they know that it's silly. They know that they're talking shite. That's one way to do it. Hang on a second. Oh, man. Okay. People are saying that, that one was basically like a Breath of the Wild shrine. Yeah, the shrines in Breath of the Wild were... they kind of reminded me of the areas in Mario Sunshine. Which this reminds me of those areas. More. Like, just self-contained little areas, you solve a puzzle, do something acrobatic, and you get a reward. It's a good system. I like it. It works well. Take full advantage of the game's mechanics. Fallout! Yikes. Did the announcer for Monkey Ball just say yikes? No! You have to hit a certain critical mass with the speed before you can let go of the spin. I wasn't doing that. They're a little heavier, so you have to spin them a little longer. At least that's what it feels like. Anyway, this level is 100 times better than previous level. Can't deny that. Getting some nice monkey ball vibes. Vinny, do you think Wario has IBS? I'd like to let anyone with IBS know that I'm not laughing at IBS. I'm laughing at the thought of Wario with IBS. IBS isn't funny. That kinda is, though. Not if you have it, but I mean, it's just, in a general sense, it just sucks. One of my friends has it, and it's just awful, you know? Just awful. Chat, do you know what IBS is? Vinny, you're still joking about it. No! Not really. I'm just laughing at the idea that Wario has it. Because... I think he has, like, big... shit. Well, damn. Johnny from Metal Gear Solid has it. Is that confirmed? Is that real lore? Vinny, I have IBS and I laughed at Wario has IBS. The monstrous magnets do more than just get in your way, you know. Think about it. What do magnets do? You can figure this out, Wario. I don't know how they work, but I know what they do. ICP? We need ICP to teach Wario about Matt. Does Wario have ICP? Vinny, spell ICUP. That's an ancient one. Man, I was spelling ICUP when y'all were in diapers. Oh, I thought you just had to, like, let them follow you. I don't think I'm doing this right. It's like 100% not doing that right. Oh, they make platforms. Kinda cool. This game has some good ideas. Attention, all Wario gamers. Wario needs your help. His farts are on fire. So, you just need to send your credit card information, along with the expiration date and a 3-digit number on... Aww. Yeah, that guy got banned from Fiverr. That's right. Talked about it the other day. I guess asking for credit card information is probably not a good idea on any platform. Oh, fuck. I was joking! I was joking, John Twitch! He didn't give an address or contact info, so it was clearly a joke. Well, I mean, clearly Fiverr doesn't have a sense of humor if that's a bannable offense. But, I mean, I get that it's a gray area, and those are tough. He had 220 orders he hadn't filled yet. Wow, the homeboy got popular. Look at you! You're popular! I'm a kid at school. I'm popular! Do you remember that song? That's like the most 90s fucking teen movie song of all time. I'm clearly a child in high school with this voice. I'm popular. I'm just like one of you fellow kids. Popular. Why is Brian with a Q talking? That's his singing voice, dude. That was a real hit in the 90s. There's a real song called Popular. And it was like about being on the team at your high school. Vinny, when does your album drop? About a month. I'll let you know. It's just gonna be 4 remixes of Popular. 7 covers and an instrumental. And a tabla solo. Mimicking the sounds that the Popular song makes. This kind of place holds many treasures. I bet the cliff bases do too. On tonight's stream, spirit boxes and songs about being popular in high school. Cool. Wario now has a sword. Oh, and IBS, yeah. Which isn't really a joking thing. But if you could have told me Wario had, like, acne, I probably would have laughed because it's just Wario having it. I'm good. I think Wario does have acne, though. Okay, hang on a minute. Popular song. 90s. Not a Surf. Oh, it's Not a Surf that did the song?
If you want to date other people, say so. Be prepared for the boy to feel hurt and rejected.
I'm gonna leave Wario in the background so it doesn't mute.
If you're honest, unless he's a real jerk, crybaby, you remain friends.
See, I told you, it's a real fucking song. It's like the most 90s shit. It's a 1996 song. That's just as the grunge thing was starting to go away, and we were getting into, like, teen movie thing, and then Disturbed thing. So, like, grunge had been distilled into, let's write songs about high school, because Teen Spirit was successful. And then it just got disturbing. And then we got, like, Durst and chocolate starfishes and blood bagels and stuff. They're kind of weird around that time. Isn't Fred Durst boxing someone soon, or is that not happening anymore? No? Someone was boxing someone. How come Fred Durst doesn't stream anymore? Wait a minute, does he stream? Fred Durst streams? He used to stream on Twitch. The dude in chat just said, how come Fred Durst doesn't stream very much anymore? I used to like calling him Kid Rock. If he's smart, he would be like, yes, I am Kid Rock. Ball with the ball! Bang the dang diggy! He's actually a big fan of yours. Fred Durst likes my streams. Guarantee that's not at all a thing. Could you imagine that? I go to like TwitchCon one year. Fred Durst is there. He's like, "Oh shit, Vinesauce, I love your streams, dude. Thanks for bringing me up that one time. I needed that. Raised Limp Bizkit album sales from 4 to 8 that year. It's awesome." Oh, well, thanks, Fred. I'm glad you like my streams. I don't really like your... you have a nice hat. Also, I like Freddie Mercury. He was named Fred. This is an annoying... This is a real fucking annoying asshole, isn't it? Go to try to pick things up, and Mario does a dash into it. Because holding B to pick things up is the same as dashing. You do realize if I die, it's cheaper than buying all this garlic. Vinny, did you know that Fred Durst has an anime figure collection? He showed it off on his streams. I'm glad the guy's got hobbies. It's nice that... What games did he play, anyway? Did you know that Elon Musk likes anime? I think he was tweeting about that. Lady Gaga apparently likes Bayonetta. It's almost like people are people. Like, no matter who they are. Weird, right? Only David Bowie was better than people. And even then, he wasn't. No, seriously, what did Fred Durst stream? I'm fascinated by this. Call of Duty Ghosts? Oh, was that long ago? I wonder if John Twitch paid him a couple bucks to stream. If he streamed that one time and got bored. Maybe he got sick of being called Kid Rock. You know? If someone, like, came into my chat and was like, "Hey, are you Joel?" Like, every day? All day, every day? Like, every single day? Like, every single fucking day? I might quit! You know what I mean? Me and Fred Durst are spiritly linked. We should use a Spiricom to talk to each other. Hey, now that's the stream, thanks. You can't get any better than that. Gotta end the stream there. Yes, spiritly. Correct. We're spiritly linked. Spiritly linked is like saying that you're spiritually linked, but it's not as powerful. Spiritually is much more powerful. I liked that Roland song when I was young. That's a little guilty admission of mine. It's embarrassing, but I'm gonna tell you, chat. Vine mute? Oh, I didn't have anything to say. I really just kind of ran out of things to say. And then I thought, like, oh, well, I could tell them I like that Roland song, where he goes, keep rolling, rolling, roll, yeah! He goes, keep rolling, rolling, rolling. And then he goes, yeah! And then he goes, rolling, 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 yeah! And then he goes, keep rolling, rolling, rolling. And then he goes, I like the way you call me Big Paw, Paw. So that's my guilty pleasure. I liked that when I was younger. I didn't really like any of the other Link Biscuit. Vinesauce is a quote-unquote comedy channel on Twitch. When interviewed, local jabroni, chat member 48457XX had this to say. I enjoy his comedy. He keep fresh every night. Stream lot. I like. I eat. Up ahead is the giant Spidericus. Don't get stuck in the sticky spots of its web or you won't be able to jump. You can use the glue globes the monster spits out to get a closer look. Use a dash attack and a tug of war. Bollocks tree. Do you think it's a coincidence that Durst rhymes with worst? I'm trying to think, what would be the most 90s name ever? Liverwurst. That's a deli meat, but I'll accept that as your answer. You wouldn't win the $1 million, let's just say that. Vanilla ice? Yeah, it's pretty good. Was that pastrami sauerkraut? That's a good name for the 90s. Now that was the dude who was in Master of Disguise, right? Pastrami sauerkrauty? You hear the way Wario says, okay. It's like Wario's putting down an animal in Red Dead. I missed something over this way. There's no way a wooden club would defend you against that. Go. Nintendo always being self-referential. Why would they ever do something like that? They could just scoot the burbs instead. I'll never be okay with Wario, like, climbing all over those fucking sticky balls. It's really, it's off-putting. Even this many hours in. This was the first game that ever really taught me that all I need to do to get through life is to punch shit and get as much money as possible. It's a good thing I started playing Super Mario Brothers. I had to squash turtles and collect coins. B-Dub would know what to do. Ooh, get faster! This game has some pretty good boss battles. It's very Nintendo-esque. Oh, I mean, it is a Nintendo game. Treasure did develop it, though. It has more boss battles than regular levels. Oh shit, you're right, it does. Play to your strengths, you know? Cuphead has more bosses than regular levels. That wasn't enough. I got greedy, I wanted them kerns. The nature of the word kern in and of itself. This is an old Vinesauce bit of lore. Not really Vinesauce, but I think it was Laurel and Hardy. Or it was Abbott and Costello? Shit, I don't know. No! It was the Honeymooners. It was, Ralph Cramden. It was his friend. Wow. Give me back my kern! That's what he said. I got it wrong 3 times in a row. Good, good, good. The memory's going. What was his friend's name? Martin? Norton. Honeymooners Kern. YouTube does not have this clip. Got all the sprites. So far, I'm good on the elf folk. It's not real lava, confirmed. Oh shit. Of course Wario would have 2 effigies of himself built in the entrance to every world. That is a very Wario thing to happen. Here we go. Get the other half of the heart. It doesn't affect the ending. Could be fun though. Whoa. Excuse me, what the fuck? And it's a buff cow in a Speedo. What are its designs? No! What are you doing? Stop! Whap! Whap! Why is there a bulge? There is a bulge. I haven't figured it out. There's like only one more move I have. Figured it out. What an amazing walk cycle. Holy shit. right? It's 3 times in a row I've done that now. Gonna have to figure out how not to get hit by that fire. Eventually. Just... I guess I don't have to be near when I butt blast? I guess I don't. Oh, yes! This game has some really good boss fights. I know I just said that a minute ago, but that, to me, that kind of proves it. This is, you know, this is like an 8 out of 10 game. Which is pretty good, because I didn't, you know, like I said, I didn't get this far when I played it the first time around. When I first had this game, it's like a year after it came out, I just had it. Just like acquired it somehow. And I only played the first level. And not all of it. I have to get that hard eventually. But, now that I'm playing more of it, and I've gotten through the worst level, which is the one straight ahead, but the rest of the world was good. And, I've experienced Clown level as well. It's pretty solid. Probably far from the best Wario game. But still surprisingly good. So I have one world left, and I have to get a heart. We can do that next time. I think I want to get going. If you're wondering why I'm ending at a reasonable time, I say reasonable, it's 3 a.m. I also streamed earlier for like 4 hours. I streamed Red Dead, if you're interested. So there's a VOD of that, probably. You can watch that. There you go. Let's do a quick save. Did you know that if you leave Wario idle for 10 minutes, he starts squeezing? Alright. Let us once again view the picture of the aliens. As I get the art ready. Okay, so this is the second art segment of the night. Vappy can probably just keep this all in one video. And here we go. From Napstamuse. Napstamuse. Here's a BRB. Animated. Definitely use that. Then you have this one from Banana Closet. It says here, Penny Lane, glasses, John Lennon. Is this what Lennon looked like in the Penny Lane video? Like, I'm watching it now. He didn't wear anything this outlandish. Also, the White Album is coming out. Like that remix is coming out in a couple days, and there was like a video interview with Giles Martin. It's like an hour and a half, and they showed some of the mixes and some of the songs. It was good. I watched it. I half-heartedly watched it, I should say. But anyway, yeah, I just watched some of the video. I didn't see John wearing anything quite like this. But anyway, cool. Thank you for the art, Banana Closet. Melodica Dude made this. King Redvox and the Jukebox Warlock. Interesting. Okay. That's almost as good as King Cannoli and the Unholy Ravioli, but I will accept this. And then there was another recent one that I saw. It was like King Weenie and the Linguini Genie or something like that. But great work. This one's from Strange Brew. And it's Wario as Bob Zamuda. Oh my god. I love it. Who's Bob Zamuda? Okay, so this is Andy Kaufman. Andy Kaufman was on Taxi and was a comedian that did some really strange things. It was like a surrealist, and he played lots of japes on people. Okay, so he had a character called Bob Zamuda where he basically created this character and pretended that this character was real and not, in fact, himself. Which, who would do that? Who would create a version of themselves and then try to trick their audience into thinking it was a real person? Like, who would do that? Oh, not Bob Zamuda. Tony Clifton. That's what I meant to say. Tony Clifton was the name of the character, right? So Tony Clifton is this guy, and Bob Zamuda was Andy Kaufman's friend who would play Tony Clifton. Oh, it's late. I'm tired. But yeah, that's what would go on. So Andy Kaufman would do it. Everyone was like, oh, Andy Kaufman is Tony Clifton. Definitely. It's just an obnoxious lounge singer who wasn't funny or good at singing. And then on a number of occasions, Andy would get his friend Bob Zamuda to like put the makeup on and be Tony Clifton and then show up in the same place as him just to confuse the ever-living fuck out of people. By the way, it was a lot easier to fool people before the internet, I would imagine, because you didn't have a way to like kind of discuss and see through all his weirdness. In fact, rest in peace, Andy Kaufman. When Andy Kaufman died of cancer, which fuck cancer, fuck it hard. When Andy Kaufman passed away, people thought it was a prank. And to this day, there are still people who believe that Andy Kaufman is joking and pranking people and follow clues and think that at some point he's going to return and it's going to be a big show that he's going to show up for and reveal to the world his secret. Would you believe they put a man on the moon? Which, that song by REM is about Andy Kaufman. So. This one's from Ravon X. Kern Tim time. Love it. It's just real coins. It's awesome. From Anime 04. This was discussed earlier. Again, this is how I play video games. So me, Danny DeVito, and Wario kind of all have a similar look. And now, this is not a joke. I'd like to show you an infographic. Well, it's not really much of an infographic. It's more of an animation on how to brush your teeth properly. Did you know that gingivitis can lead to gum cancer? And it's really, really not a good idea to not brush your teeth properly. So you should really watch this so you can see how to properly brush your teeth. Okay, so you want to go to 45-degree angle. You want to rotate a little bit. There you go. And then you got to get some of the harder to reach places. There you go. See? This one is from Skyplayer. It's the spirit box. You really should take good care of your teeth, but in reality, the truth is, if you want to prevent gingivitis and like tartar buildup, you gotta floss. I've learned this. My flossing habits weren't really on point, and I was using a water pick, and that wasn't really enough. And I went to the dentist for a cleaning, and they were like, "Listen, son." They said, "Son." The lady was like, "Son, you need to floss." I was like, "I do. I also use the water pick mostly." So she said, "Son, the water pick only moves the shit around. Fuck. You gotta floss better." So I just want to pass that advice on to you. And therefore you can find a way to take better care of your teeth. Because it is a serious thing, and now I've been flossing every day much more stringently. I'd like to let you know that that word annoys me, and I don't know why. Stringent. But it is the right word for this situation. Okay, cool. So that's anyway, that's the art. There's the spirit box. Just in case you need to communicate. Thank you, Skyplayer, for the spirit box. Thank you, everybody, for the art. Thank you, everybody, for watching the stream. Thank you, everybody, if you watch Red Dead Redemption. Thank you, everybody, if you watch the stream now. Thank you, everybody, for making up up. Thank you, everybody, if you watch the next day and the next day after. Thank you, buddy. And it's not even words anymore. Thank you, buddy. I'm not going to be around tomorrow. I'm not going to be around because I think I'm going to enjoy the day. And I'll tell you what I'm doing. Apparently, one of my friends is dragging me to see Joey Diaz. I'm okay with it to some extent.
All right, dog. Let me tell you about this, dog. My shits are so smelly, dog. They're big. I shit on a wall. All right, dog?
So that's the humor I'll be enjoying tomorrow. It's basically Wario as a human.
Let me tell you something, dog. His backyard smelled like raw sewage for a month.
God damn it. He's also Mr. Dink. Should be interesting. I don't know why I agreed to this, but let's fucking do it. And also, you know, I've been streaming for a lot, even though yesterday I got cut off by Mr. Internet. But I've been pretty much every day to some extent, even if it's been early for like 2-3 weeks now. So yeah, I'm gonna take a day tomorrow and relax a little bit, and yeah, I'll see you guys on Saturday, and then I'll see you on Sunday. So have a good night, and take care of yourself. And what else? Oh, you should go to the Twitch page, as I always say, as I said earlier. You could go to there, twitch.tv/team/Vinesauce. Joel's live if you want to watch. Dyer's live. You can go there. You could wait here for the auto host and take you to the other streamers. And, you know, you should definitely choose other streamers over me because I'm not that entertaining. Except when I am, which is like once in a while. And, you know, I think it's worth missing the entertaining bits. So, you know, go take care of yourself now and go watch other stream. Have fun. Goodbye.